YouTube, good whatever it is, wherever you are. It is me, your boy PB of Balanced Breakfast Gaming, and as you can see, we are back with some Dark Souls Remastered, man. Remastered, man. So we're back. I know it's been like, what, 4 days? Not apologize that I can't keep a consistent streaming schedule. I was about to say screaming. Yeah, I can't keep a consistent streaming schedule because of my job. They're not giving me consistent scheduling in terms of night, morning, or evening shifts, or even off days. So, yeah, I can't, like, come home from work and stream because then I'll work, like, a morning shift, and then I'll have to, like, I'll work at evening or closing and then have to open the next day or something stupid like that, so. With that being said, and all the excuses out the way, we are here for one thing and one thing. Oh, chat, look at me. Big screen, big screen. And I know y'all see the bow and the do-rag. Feel me? Because I'm a gift from, you know what I'm saying? The one above all. I'm a gift from God type shit. We all gifts from God, though. We all God's children. Facts. Except for you demons out there. But aside from that, we about to become the Dark Soul. Like, we was the Elden Lord and Elden Ring. We about to become the Dark Soul. So, we about to, you know what I'm saying? Snipe my son Gwyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to show him that he the little bro. He the little bro. Like, you might be the Lord of Cinder. I was trying to formulate a bar, couldn't. I was about to try to hit him with some fire, but we ain't gonna talk about that. You know, I'm waiting for my oracle to pop up, Jada, but I don't even know where. I think, oh yeah, I already know what we gotta do. We gotta take all the Lord souls and give them to Framp, and then Framp gonna be like, yo, I appreciate you for taking this rod, but here go one more for me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, do this for me, and we gonna have to go do that for him. And the craziest thing is, I literally just been using this Unga Boonga sword this whole time. Like, I haven't, like, I got the other sword, but it's not, we're endgame, so it don't even make sense. Like, it don't even make sense. That's like New Game Plus things, if we do a New Game Plus run. Oh, wait, I do gotta do one more thing. Hold on, before Jada even pulls up, I do have one more thing to do. I definitely do. I do want to spend these runes. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep smoking this. Great sword is the Berserk reference. What's going on, Kiki? Yeah, somebody came in my chat last time and said that. They was like, yo, oh wait, let me pull up the death counter. They was like, yo, the guts build goes crazy. And I was like, you feel me? We got a Unga Boonga. Gotta hit him with the yee. What's going on though, Kiki? How you feeling, man? He said, yep. Damn, it's crazy. I have literally just enough souls. Just enough souls to level up. I'm crying, bro. If I was short, like, what? I have 206 soul is gonna be my change. It's crazy. I mean, I guess we go up endurance or strength. I'm gonna just go with strength. I said 206, it was 208. Womp, womp, womp. Damn. Alright. I do gotta go ahead and do something. The hell? Oh. Just get it. Peekaboo. I just put the boogers in my chain. But yeah, I gotta play music. Music was definitely helping me last time. Y'all already know where we're about to go. We're about to go pay Gwendolyn a little visit. Because Gwendolyn think he's so slick. About to box him upside his damn head. Hi. I mean, isn't it equidistant if I would have spawned over there? Like, it's the same distance. Well, I'll put the... There we go. And Orlando. We took the light from here. It's crazy. It was a beautiful place. It was golden and all that. Staying alive is the theme for these games. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. Definitely try it. We should be able to just walk downstairs and this punk ass niggas down here. Or is it just gonna take us to the bottom of the church? Yeah, it's just gonna take us to the bottom of the church. We have to swing it. It's funny because playing these games, like, because somebody said you have to play Dark Souls. I think it was Keys. Keys was like, you gotta play Dark Souls. You gotta play Dark Souls in order to, like, play Elden Ring. And not really, because I played Elden Ring first. And it's like, realistically, I got a better appreciation of the game because I played, like, Elden Ring first. So it's like, Elden Ring not kind of was easy or cheesy or anything like that, but it's like, you can spam your dodges. So if you have stamina for days, you know what I'm saying? You can spam the hell out of your dodges. With this game, you have to time your dodges. You cannot spam. If you get knocked down, it's you're done. You're over with. So it's just like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to spawn here. Unless I think I put, no, it said the Dark Moon Seance ring or something like that, or the Dark Moon Covenant ring, or no, is it the Dark Moon Seance? Let me see. What ring allows you to spawn it? Thank you, Mom. Oh, wait, hold on. Machine. Oh, we just got a new sub. Hey, appreciate you, Dre. He said, damn, how many hours you in? Ah, shit. Can I check on my PlayStation? 40. We 40 hours deep, 174 deaths deep. My boy Drag, I appreciate you for dropping this up, my man. Oh, wait. All right, let me see something else. I don't know. I don't know if this ring does that. I think it does, but we're gonna see because it don't hurt to have it on. But we about to beat Gwendolyn the fuck up. Gwendolyn about to get beat the fuck up. There we go. It was kind of delayed, but that scared the shit out of me. I'm crying. Hold on. He about to talk shit. Heritage. He said, yeah, I just bought the game, so you look kind of overpowered to me. I mean, I'm far from overpowered, brother. I just went the typical way of putting strength stats in. Worst case, try again. Yeah, facts.
Lord. I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
Screaming. No, you're good. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, he just disappeared. All right, cool. He all talk. See, yeah, buddy boy, you better not get caught lacking again. That boy one shot. Get in the corner. All right. Die!
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark.
Wait, is Gwendolyn a boy or girl?
Eternal curse upon thee.
Gwendolyn sound like a girl. Oh wait, he cursed me. Eternal curses go crazy. Hey. GG's and GG's only. GG's and GG's only. Hey. We got 40 bands. What's in here, though? What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Oh, it's a chest. That went smooth, man. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I've fought him before. The Miracle Sunlight Blade. Is them flowers? Oh, another chest. The brass helm, brass armor, brass gauntlets, brass leggings. Do we try it on? Oh, isn't this homie's armor? You can hear the clinkety clinks though in the chainmail. It's clinkety clinking. And now we're gonna put our Abyss Walker outfit back on. Cause you know. Nope. There we go. Yes, sir. Alright, but that was just a little appetizer. You know, those were like the mozzarella sticks. That was just the precursor, because we have to fight Gwyn. I don't know nothing about no Gwyn. I'm still waiting for the Oracle to come through. Hold on, I'm about to text him. Hey, buddy. We live. And I still managed to like mistype something. We beating the game today. You damn right, number one. You damn right. We are becoming the Dark Soul. I am becometh death. Why would I make a nerd ass reference like that? I do want to wait for Jada. Jada's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jada's the one who stuck through everything. He been here from the jump. Like, I don't want to beat the game without Jada. And Jada, I told him earlier, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm getting on stream later. I'm gonna be like, we gonna beat the game today. He's like, I could have swore we beat the game last time. I'm like, no, we beat the DLC. Like, we beat the DLC. There we go. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Yo. Jada, you missed it. We just smacked Gwendolyn in the forehead. He said you finna try Monster Hunter. My chat wants me to play Claire Expedition 33, whatever that game is called. They want me to play that next. He said, I swear we did. He came in. No, we beat the DLC. I'm gonna punch this lizard dead in his head. But, yeah, they want me to play Claire next, the Expedition 33 game. I don't want to spoil what I want to play next, but I'm gonna say it. I want to play MGS 2. I want to play Metal Gear Solid 2. That's what I got tucked away. You know what I'm saying, for the next stream, in case all else fails. But, and then we're gonna do Dark Souls 2 eventually, like, obviously. We gotta, you know. So, Oracle, we punch him in the head, he wakes up, he'd be like, yo, what do you want? Clickety clack his teeth, and then we go kill Gwyn, type shit. Let me know. It's funny being in the work group chat. He said, bro, I was about to fall asleep. Yeah. Keanu with the side eye. Yeah, Kiki. No, we're doing MGS 2 first. Because I do want to do MGS 3 closer to the remaster coming out. I'm gonna do that, but we're playing MGS 2. I was having fun testing it the other day. I had to like, you know, I had to stop myself from playing it.
No, I'm fine.
Wake your ass up.
Well and wide awake. Do not treat me.
He said, glad you text me. I was fighting. Fighting who? I hope everything's okay, brother, man. Oh, you was fighting your sleep. You gotta turn them post noties on.
Pleased to see you well.
He said, DS2, you're on your own. I don't know how to guide. Damn.
Very well. Then.
Oh, number one said, I got you.
Ah,
we love that. Yeah, clap it up in the chat. We love that. We love that. Hey, yo. Does he have to do that? Like, I can't just hang on to his whiskers. Like, he has to pause. Like, I don't even want to say it. Let's go. Is that not framed? I can drop down. Is this not framed?
I am. Is it? The beings who possess these souls have outlived their usefulness, or have chosen the path of the wicked. As the primordial serpent, I implore you to defeat them and claim their souls.
I have them.
Let there be no guilt. Let there be no vacillation.
Alright, so gang. We just go put these shits in the altar and then that door opens. Huh? Little shump. Roll the blunt out of there. I got you. No. I still have another like eighth and a dime. That's what I'm saying. So you roll up your. All right, chat. Here it goes. Big reveal, big finale. Who nervous? Over under how many deaths this takes. I hope we don't crack 200. I swear, if we crack 200 fighting this dude, I'm gonna be pissed. So, wait a minute, because this is it. Wait, we got 20 Estes such a. Hold on. Oh, shit. All right, hold on. I'm being there drinking that shit like the bar open. Hold on. So we just eat these souls and see how, like, we about to bust these souls down. Give me a bib. Are you gonna summon the sun, bro? Should we summon my boy Solari? I mean, he deserves some licks in on this. Like, I know he want to meet Gwen. He said Expedition 33 gonna have everyone crying for those who've ever seen it already. I haven't seen it fully, but my friends and people are taking a break how good it is with the story. Heard you, ganger. Because I'm a sucker for a good story. Ow, my neck. Wait, no. My neck hurt. And it's been hurting since yesterday. And then, you know, when you swallow and you feel like you're about to be sick? That's how I feel. It's bad. Alright. Should we get more health? I feel like our health bar is baller. I'm a Unga Bunga one more time. We going Unga Bunga one more again. Alright, chat. We gonna slow walk in here because we ain't in no rush. He waiting for us because we the big dog. You feel me? Biggest dog. Talking Cane Corso. Oh, wait. Are you just... Oh, I thought... Hold on. Okay, I'm just... You know, I'd rather than get caught lacking. Oh, this is beautiful. Damn. This look like Enter Elam. Cayenne pepper, turmeric, black pepper, and lemon juice, gang. I definitely have all that now. You want me to take like a little ginger shot? Killing of the first lane. Also, he not right here waiting. We gotta traverse, brother. Gang, I thought homie was just gonna be here. We was gonna, you know, squabble up. I gotta fight minions. One of you niggas better drop that gold armor. I'm kind of keen to that. What's up? What's up? Damn. God damn. You can't get up the handicap ramp, huh? You's a bitch. He said, man, I'm really glad you texted me. I was waiting for you, fighting sleep mode. Almost lost that battle. That's why I'm like, yo, where's ganging him? Oh, that shit's stone. Peekaboo. Wait, can I parry those knights? Like, if I hit homie with a whop, is it gonna work? Or am I just gonna look stupid? Stupid! Aha! The fuck out of here. Bing. Oh, you smart. You loyal. But you also dumb. Okay, that was bogus. You wanna get parried again, my nigga? Like... Yo, my controller's like acting up. I parried him though. Feel me? I did hit him with them stupids. You know, it did make him feel stupid. My Kool-Aid. Where the rest of yous? And I hate Gwen, because you supposed to be such a big, like, gangster. And you not out here, like, waiting to fight me. Like, you got all your little minions. What did I say earlier in the game, chat? I hate a boss with minions. I hate a boss with minions. It's like, get him, gang. Like, I hate that. Like, ooh, okay. He said, this is why you got 20 flasks. You seen I tried to... The fuck off my block. The fuck off my block. Now, like I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted by a hoe. Hoe. Kicking wasn't working. No, I knew it wasn't gonna work. It was a decoy. Y'all don't... You see? It was a decoy. Ooh, that's heavy. Let's try this again before I roll off the fucking... Okay. We gonna wear this? Nah, cause you know what? I ain't one of your little homies. What? I'm fucking crying. What, was it? It was Mace. What Mace said? We not your little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. Not have no big homies, nigga. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. I know you see me, yeah. When I saw her face, I'm a believer. Ooh. Out of my mind, I'm in love. Come here. When I saw her face, I'm a believer. Hold on, what Donkey say? I believe. Oh, I timed that early. I ain't never paused. I was about to say something so egregious. Turn around for me. Back shots. You still missed. That's why you work for Gwen, because you's a bum. You's a bum. This was your closest guard. This is homie that was guarding you. Terrible. Alright, so we burnt like 6 flasks coming over here. We can massage those numbers, you know? We can make it better. Hell yeah! Hey yeah! Bro! No cutscene? Bro. I'm about to spank. Oh, wait, hold on. I was talking mad shit. But I am finna spank you, bro. Oh, wait. Nigga, did you just try to command grab me? I expected high-key the final boss to have a cutscene. Yeah, straight steal. Like, I expected a cutscene, no bullshit. And bro got this anime sitting outside telling shorty you never gonna see her again, that you about to leave the city ass music in the background. I hope y'all heard that. I will turn on my Elgato. If you hit, bro, the music is killing me. It's like when Sasuke was telling Sakura that he about to leave the Leaf Village at the end of the, he was in the middle of the night, bro. That's what that music sound like, bro. Like, we finna turn the music up. Anime ass sounds, gang. Like, yo, like, bling, 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 dead ass, bro. Like, fuck is going on? I ain't gonna lie, wait, maybe turning the music up to 10 was kind of a crazy ordeal after it was like on 5. We're gonna leave it on 8. 8 is kind of good. What if I stab you in your forehead? No. Buddy finally learned how to walk. Straight back shots, chat. Hold on. Straight back shots. That track is a meme for it is, bro. I didn't even know that. I'm telling you, I'm new here. This is my what? We 40 hours deep. This is all I got. In terms of Dark Souls, I played Elden Ring first. Like, he's supposed to be Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Y'all giving me Leaf Village outro music. Like, no cutscene either. Goes crazy. Like, my son, the Abyss Walker, had the, like, what is it, Father of the Abyss? He had a cutscene. You know what I'm saying? That's gangsta. Maybe you were... I don't know who the fuck you were trying to do that move on, gang. Like, I don't know what type of... Wait, ain't it like the base sword that you found in Elden Ring? Yeah, isn't there a sword that has a L2, a Ash of War that does that? Nigga, if you don't stop, let's sit your silly ass down. Oh wait, high key we should attach some humanities because my Estus flasks don't heal all the way, so just in case like I get too low of health and I don't feel like, you know, I can just pop one humanity. Hey buddy. He sacrificed his cutscene for a greater cause. Don't tell me he has a phase 2. No! Is it because he doesn't have any eyeballs? Bro, don't have any eyeballs. I ain't even... LOL maybe goes crazy. You tried, and that was cute. You will see in lore. Oh, buddy sacrificed his cutscene for the power of the one above all, huh? What if I just leave you alone? Poor boy. Poor boy. Give my humanity back. Maybe I should have said fuck the humanity. Fuck the bucket of ice. Wait. If you could read one full page of... Oh! Alright. I'm joking around, because mind you, I woke up like an hour or so ago. So I'm not really... Alright. And I high-key don't want to summon Solaire, because it's like, I'm gonna beat him by myself. We gonna get him. And I don't want to fight these knights, I kind of want to run past them. There's a way to make this boss laughably easy, BT dubs. I feel that. It's like, listen. I would like to know after, but I do want to beat him through grit and grind. Like, I beat the Father of the Abyss in like 5 tries. I know I can beat him. Never gonna catch me! You're wasting your time! Nah, yeah, you feel me? Like, I feel like I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna get him. But I do want to know, like, because I know, like, that's like when you fight Melania. You can just, like, proc her to death. Like, you can have a bleed sword and another, like, you dig what I'm saying? Or do we, like, Naruto talk no jutsu this man out of it? Like... They're like, are you seeing this shit? Come on, Gwen. Ah, that was a bad animation. Get the fuck up. Can I backstab him? Can I backstab him? Chat, tell me before I try to waste time on it. Oh, he pump faked me. Alright, stamina, stamina. Yo, they trying to get through the door. They like, sir! Oh. Okay. Damn it! He is pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely is pissing me off. He pissed me off. And we only 2 deaths. We only 2 deaths that he get me tight. What boss has taken the most tries? That is a good question. Like, what boss did I sit here for mad long fighting? I think, honestly, the boss that took me the most tries was Ornstein and Smoke. I think I fought them for like 2.5 hours. I think. You feel me? I did think that was the boss that took the most tries. And that dragon. I fought that dragon the other day for like 2 hours. That series. But other than that, other bosses really was like... Aside from like when I first fought the gargoyle demons, because I was a fucking noob, you know, that shit took me mad long, but nah, yeah. The Taurus demon fell off the map, so that doesn't count. I feel like I would have been stuck on him for a minute, but the Taurus demon fell off the map. And I'm mad that back pause. Stupid ass data and Wi-Fi. I feel that, man. You're scared, ain't you, bitch nigga? He said, yeah, that's fair. Oh, and that took me the longest, but the hardest one is probably Manus, though I beat him a second try. He said that was personal, so I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Manus was like, you dig? Like, Manus deadass only took me like 4 or 5 tries. Yo, I can't see you! You niggas is cheating. Yo, like, yo! He said, you know who this nigga look like for real? Look! Yeah, I knew he was gonna get me. I jumped too early. He's a bitch. Firebomb! I hate you, nigga. So no back shots. Bro has insane recovery frames. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Hey, buddy. What's crazy is I was dodging that while reading your chat message, because you said it's crazy how I beat Manus in 5 tries, but Calamite took me like 2 business days to beat. Can I not be stun locked in an animation? Can you give me a fucking second? You bitch ass nigga. No, yeah, whenever you're ready. Bro got me before, like... Brother man, I got something for you. You can be the lord of sucking my dick. You see, bro, like, I hit him and he's just like, oh, we gonna do this shit. 2 frames. Come on, wolf kill old fart. Are you calling me wolf because of my, my thumbnail? I made myself Vigram. Yo, how do you still get the animation for that, you old bitch? Oh, you old. Oh, like, alright. That's gonna be the one thing y'all gonna hear me fucking complaining about is this man's recovery frames. Bro can whip an attack, I'll hit him, and then he'll be like, watch this plus fucking... Bro gets plus 9 frames on a miss. Like, it's crazy. Bro get plus 9 frames. He said, I love Artorias. But facts. Give me a little smoke time. Let me smoke a little shub. Yeah, but his recovery frame's killing me. He said Calabeat is easy, but cutting the tail is hard. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Calabeat, I don't know what it was that made him difficult for me, but be real with you. Like, I was just, like, fucking off. Can you stop? Bro, I'm trying to fix my mic, and you see me trying to fix my mic. You see me trying to fix my mic, bro. Can I parry Gwyn? He has his mixed tip sword. Wait, what you said? Bro, wasn't he? He has his mixed tip sword of bars, but you have a sword of roast with your mixed tip. Bro, what? I ain't gonna lie, you kind of lost me there, Jada. I'm kind of lost, gang. Can't parry that. That was a thrust attack. Why am I fighting him? Let me drink this. Chat. Yeah, if you want to kill him faster, just parry. Oh, no, I know, gang. But you can't parry that attack, and that's kind of just what pissed me off. You know? Like, because I tried to parry a thrust attack, and then from there, it's just all downhill. Yeah. But other than that, it's just like... I want to be able to parry Gwyn. Can I parry Gwyn? Imagine I fell off the map. Like, I kind of had a foreshadowing moment and me falling clean off the fucking map. Yes, you can parry Gwyn. Thank you, Vlad. I'm about to parry the fuck out that boy. I hit him with a whack. Mister, get off on your mans. Better follow up with hands. Haha. We love that. Ha 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 ha. Wait. Where's he back? Ah, chat. Would you love me even if I was a bum? He said, yeah, parrying makes the fighter. That's what you were gonna tell me? Well, why didn't you tell me that? You see me parrying all these niggas. I thought you meant like it was gonna be some other shit. So he has easy parry windows is what you're telling me? Oh my god. Chat, I'm so unhinged. I'm trying to talk to y'all and... Is there something over here? You know, I'm gonna kill you just because you're annoying. High key. No, no, no. No, 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 don't try to run. Get up. You scared, ain't you, bitch? Like... That leap attack at the start, for example. Alright, let's see. Laughably easy? Let's go. I'm all down for laughably easy, because if we parry this man and smack him up, it's gonna be crazy. Come on, Gwyn. That's insane. I ain't gonna lie, that's insane. What attacks are parryable? What attacks are parryable? Cause I'm out here about to parry everything. So you said the leap attack at the start. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Say that. Cause I was working on my parries on the walk over there. That's insane. That boy ass is grab. Matter of fact, let me see something. Not that ring. He said, I forgot you had to hip swipe left to right. You can hit. Wait, what? Also sword swings. Hey, Slave. Hey, number one, we ain't gonna talk about how you just try to fry me up. Yeah, I know I gotta hit my parries. I don't parry. Like, you can ask people, these parries that I'm hitting are just, you feel me? But other than that, I don't really parry like that. I'm not the parry guy. I'll work on it. Let me see something. How is that not a parry? Oh, that was too late. We gonna work on him. Come on! Alright. That was two, I guess, right? Yeah, we gonna work on our parries, facts. To be fair, I summoned Soler for the fight, so I'm not one to talk. I appreciate you being forthcoming with me, gang. Like, you feel me? But also, it's just like... Listen, people summon for some bosses. Me rewatching my Elden Ring playthrough, I realized how much I summoned, actually. You feel what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna get me. I ain't even gonna fucking lie to you. I almost rolled into his attack like a fucking chungus. That was supposed to be a parry. I'm not. He said, I'm pretty sure if you drink an Estus after each parry, you can loop him. Yo, hold on. So if I parry and then Estus drink, and then he'll get up and swing again and then parry and then hit him and then... that's fucking crazy. That's insane. That's fucking funny. I'm so sorry. It's funny as hell. Lord of Cinder, huh? Okay. Chat. Like, what? Yeah, he's a joke if you do that. That's crazy. I'm a joke because I'm over here getting fucking touched over here by these golden knights. No more golden knight fight. I'm a joke, chat. I'm a joke, okay? Nigga, are you out of your mind? Who did he think he was? Robin from the Teen Titans? Stupid ass boy? Like, no one, number one and everyone else in here, don't tell them about DS3's final boss fight. I already heard about that shit. I heard that in DS3 you fight your protagonist from DS1, like it gets your save data or some dumb shit. Alright, we gonna risk it all in this parry. Let's go! Bro! I tried to risk it all. But we did get that parry off that I wanted. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's for something. I feel like we only gotta hit like 4 or 5 parries on this man to cook him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, he said, no, you've been spoiled, but there's still another surprise, to be fair. Yeah, I don't remember where I heard that, but I did hear that, and I was like, peak fucking cinema. Like, peak fucking cinema right there. Like, that's peak fucking cinema. On your Thanos shit. You couldn't live with your own failures. And where did that bring you? Back to me. Type shit. And it's just like, damn, Steve. Imagine me. I'm gonna have to fight you one day, Tormund. So, I'll be waiting. I'll whoop Tormund's ass. I'm gonna whoop Tormund's ass. I swear to God. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't got time for y'all niggas or yo daddy. Bitch! That nigga fell on me and he took 1 damage. Like, I took 1 damage. Not very effective type beat. Like, what? You know what? I'm gonna just leave you alone. Stupid nigga. Orlando. Yo. Oh, wow. Orlando, it's been a fucking minute. What's going on, Orlando? Hey, dropping love in the chat. Appreciate you, gang. Damn. Oh, they're trying to get me. Bow to your knees, boy. That was stupid. Void, damn, what's going on, y'all? All right, maybe I gotta stop relying so much on the parry, but also I feel like I said, if we hit 6 parries, he's done. He's done. We hit 6, he's cooked. So I'm gonna try to. Boss looks cold. He do look cold as fuck. I said it. He do look cold. That boy is cold, for real. He seems like he's a little easier to parry than other bosses. Yeah, man, that's what they were telling me. It makes him laughably easy if you parry. And I'm like, you know, I'm all like, I wanted to fight him. He doesn't wind up as much as others. He has quick frames. That's what I said. His startup frames are quick as fuck. So it's like, if his startup frames are quick as fuck, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? He's the only parryable boss. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, other bosses are huge. I'm thinking about it. You can't parry Ornstein? He said bro was just sitting down at the fire singing the campfire song. Oh, I just assumed parrying was too hard. I never tried. I feel that. That's what I don't either. Like, I'm not parrying everybody. Got time for that. I got time for this RNG. It's not even RNG. It's just skill. Like, you gotta be like, you gotta work. Did that nigga fall? Poor boy. But yeah. He said I tried to parry on Manus on my first attempt and that did not go well. I'm crying. Nah, Manus hit me. Ah, you bitch. Manus hit me with them skibbity paps. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Bro hit me with that wombo combo I ain't seen since the 1st grade. Since the Reagan administration. I'm not that old, chat. Fuck with y'all. One. Two. Three. Bye-bye, buddy. I am the Elden Lord. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I told y'all it only took like 5 or 6 parries. I told y'all that shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hey. He lucky I can't hit him with these bags. Ooh, he's so lucky because I'd have hit him with the tea bags, chat. I'd have been teabagging the shit out this man. Dark Souls Remastered is beaten. We did this shit. Do we go talk to... Oh, Link the Fire. Let's go. Cutscene. Cutscene time. 181 deaths. I think it was like 4 tries. My boy Artorias. We living vicariously through him, even though we changed the past, so that was us. Type shit, you feel me? Appreciate y'all, appreciate everybody. Yo, tap them hearts. Let me see them hearts. Let me see them W's in the chat, man. We beat Dark Souls, man. We beat Dark Souls Remastered. We linked the fire. We are the Dark Soul. Facts. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Dark Souls Remastered. Holy shit. I can't even lie to y'all. I'm glad I played this game. Like, ups and downs, being upset at it, being, like, pissed off. It was amazing. I had so much fun. I had so much fun playing this game. Hold on, let me turn this shit down a little something, make sure it's not, well, it's at, well, let me see. My Elgato is at 60. Let me turn it down to 40. But, yeah. We've been through ups and downs. I got a whole bunch of new, like, I got subs from this, doing videos, all of that, like, and I know I got this under my belt. I can say I beat Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Now we just got a couple more games to go. We gotta beat DS2, DS3, and Bloodborne. I don't know if I'm gonna play Sekiro, because that one's parry heavy, but we'll definitely, you know what I'm saying? We always gonna keep it in consideration. I'm not finna end stream right now, though, so chat, we're about to sit here and watch lore for at least, like, I don't know how long, because it's only been an hour, you know? So I don't want to just get off right now. I don't want to get off just like that. Sekiro is just Guitar Hero. I'm fucking crying. He says, stupid data, man, but congratulations. I couldn't see because I'm behind. I appreciate you, Jada. I figured that much, but you know, we did this. I couldn't have done this without you. I wouldn't have played this game without you, and I wouldn't have gotten this far without you. Facts. We wouldn't have been watching these credits and cutscenes without you. Thanks to everybody else, too. Number one, I appreciate you for letting me know that I could parry Gwen's bitch ass. And yo, Void, I appreciate you for popping up, all of that. Yo, Orlando, I know you're in here too. I appreciate you for being here. We even had Rylan come back for a little bit. Like, it was lit. It was lit. So definitely happy as hell. And yes, it is definitely lore time. Facts. Can we skip these cutscenes? Oh, there we go. So it just throws us right into New Game Plus.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate
And in
everybody.
this
Seriously,
land,
everybody who sat here, spent their time with me watching this, you know, watching this adventure with me. I appreciate you.
The undead
Facts.
are corralled and led to the north.
Yeah, I think this is how the game started.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, but we in our gear. That's sick.
This is your fate.
Ah, it's bittersweet. That's crazy. All right, but yeah, chat. We about to close this out. Let me open Google. All right, boom. Right, I put this over here. Put this here. Bring this back up. Oh shit. I'm still off. Wait, no, actually. Yeah, chat, I've been watching a lot of AMP lately. That shit been having me dead. I ain't gonna lie. Them fools is stupid. Them boys is stupid. There we go. Dar. All I had to type in was Dar.
When I walk by, bitch, they all on alert. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you could be first. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
It's a grand delusion. This means I can eat. Facts. I'm about to get a bowl of cereal. Matter of fact, hold on, chat. 1 second, I'll be right back. Bust up some cereal. Not that.
Raise the can.
Raise the hand finished.
Yellow jacket. Pretty sure. That's the baby.
I think these the baby. Facts. Let me finish up my stream because my stream is kind of short. I beat the game kind of fast. Yeah, I beat it in under an hour.
He's like, I'm faster than what I thought.
Yeah, so me and chat about to watch some lore and then facts. I got you. Just saying, look up a video how to do 3-strand braids. Just type it in because it's just yeah. Alright, back. Got some tricks. Feel me?
Honor Londo was abandoned by many since the absence of Gwyn, who left the city behind over 1,000 years ago. Yet the kingdom appears to have maintained its beauty, as well as the preservation of its marble structure, a peculiar surprise to say the least. Perhaps this is something to be investigated at a later point. Exploring the ancient land reveals the remaining guardians of Honor Londo, the Sentinels, and their higher-ranking counterparts, the Royal Sentinels, who will become hostile if the chosen undead oversteps their boundaries. In addition, Batwing demons are present throughout the land, the same demons that provide the chosen undead passage into the city. Perhaps this is the extent of their duties. If so, what's the reason for their hostility? It's possible that there are limits to where foreign beings are permitted to roam. The Batwing demons are described as unique chaos demons, as unlike others, they are imbued with lightning. Their presence in Honor Londo could also be an indication of Gwyn's alliance with the demon race. Also guarding Honor Londo are the Silver Knights, who as previously mentioned were ordered to stay behind by Gwyn in service of protecting their goddess Guinevere. Upon closer inspection, it is noticeable that Honor Londo's architecture is built with consideration for both gods and humans, as evident with the various sizes of appliances, pathways, stairs, doors, and even lifts. This indicates that the capital was more accommodating than what was previously thought, and was likely home to both gods and humans. Approaching a nearby bonfire leads to the introduction to the Dark Moon Knightess, a gatekeeper and guide to outside travellers. At this moment, little is known about the Knightess, besides the fact that she's a firekeeper, and possibly originated from Karim. This can be speculated based on her weapon of choice being a parrying dagger, a favourite of the Knights of Karim, who are famous for fighting without a shield. Surveying the area, the corpse of Black Iron Tarkus, the Honourable Knight of Berenik, can be found within a giant hall of painting guardians, likely to have fallen off the narrow rafters, if not through one of the windows leading to the hall, a pitiful end to an otherwise decorated night. If not for the involvement of the chosen undead, another knight would have met their fate in Honor Londo, as Siegmeyer, the Onion Knight previously encountered, is now in need of rescuing from imminent death. Siegmeyer can be found trapped in a room with a collective of Silver Knights awaiting his exit.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system.
I'm gonna be so real with you when I'm fucking this cereal up, but I didn't know that we saved him.
The chosen undead deals with the Silver Knights, clearing the way for Siegmeyer to continue on his journey. Interestingly, before departing, Siegmeyer says, "Next time give me a chance to come up with a plan." The slight aggression hints at his frustration with being saved. The prideful knight that he is would rather use his resolve to overcome an obstacle, or at least die trying, than to be constantly indebted to the chosen undead. Within a giant cathedral in Honor Londo reside the greatest threat yet to be faced, Dragonslayer Ornstein and Executioner Smo. As we already know, Ornstein was once a member of the Four Knights of Gwyn. After the gods abandoned Honor Londo, Ornstein alongside Smo remained stationed.
I'm really mad,
to
chat,
guard
hold
its
on. Because when I was making videos, I posted like something on TikTok, and I remember it was me struggling with the gargoyles. And homie commented, and he was like, if you struggling with the gargoyles, you're never gonna beat ONS. First, look at where we at. We beat the game. And I smacked ONS too. And it's just more so like, other people in the chat was like, yo, give him a chance. He's literally at the beginning of the game. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, bro, people be so hateful and don't even give you a chance to blossom. And look at us. Look at us.
Cathedral, and with it, the Princess of Sunlight, Guinevere. Executioner Smo desired to be a member of Gwyn's Knights. However, he was rejected due to his unhinged behaviour and maniacal joy in being an executioner. Smo's hammer describes him as such. Smo loved his work and ground the bones of his victims into his own feed, ruining his hopes of being ranked with the Four Knights. The implication that
fuck?
Smough possessed cannibalistic tendencies likely led to him being regarded as nothing more than a savage, unworthy of being amongst Gwyn's ranked knights. With his wild nature, it is no surprise that if Ornstein is to be defeated first in the fight, Smough crushes his body to absorb his power, with little respect shown to his compadre. If the roles were to be reversed, Ornstein would place his hand on Smough's body as a gesture of respect before absorbing his power, a clear difference in their moral disposition. Upon defeating the pair, Princess Guinevere reveals herself,
Big
claiming
titty.
that the chosen undead's duty
Big titty
is to
goth lady.
succeed
No,
her
I'm
father Gwyn and inherit the fire of their world. She pleads that they must end the eternal twilight, as the world without fire shall be a frigid and frightful dark. In addition to this, Guinevere provides the chosen undead with a Lord Vessel, a means to link the flame and prolong the Age of Fire. The Lord Vessel is bestowed upon the chosen undead, who is destined to succeed Lord Gwyn. To open the final door, place this vessel on the Firelink altar and fill it with powerful souls. These instructions suggest that the chosen undead must acquire the soul of Gravelord Nito and the Bed of Chaos, as well as the souls of Seath Scaleless and the Four Kings, which previously belonged to Gwyn before he fragmented his soul and gifted it to them. Placing the four souls on the altar will grant access to the
Oh,
kiln
so the Four Kings was Gwyn's soul. That's why he's hollow in here. He has no eyes. Okay. I didn't know that, so I didn't. That's why I'm like, you needed 4 souls, but if you got Nito, you get what I'm saying, Seath and Izalith, then it was like, how would you get Gwyn's soul? That was Gwyn's soul.
First Flame,
Makes sense.
where the fate of the world will be decided. If the chosen undead was to be oblivious to the synthetic behaviour of Guinevere, or as previously mentioned, the unnatural preservation of Anor Londo for the past millennia, they would leave the capital in pursuit of the required Lord Souls. However, with further investigation, it is revealed that the entire construction of Anor Londo, along with Princess Guinevere herself, is naught but a grand illusion, a facade orchestrated by none other than Dark Sun Gwyndolin, the last born of Lord Gwyn. Gwyndolin is the last remaining god and protector of the forsaken city of Anor Londo. The Moonlight Robe explains that Gwyndolin was raised as a daughter due to the power of the moon being strong within him. With his father being the Lord of Sunlight, he likely viewed Gwyndolin, or rather all who were affiliated with the moon's power, as inferior, resulting in Gwyndolin being treated less than adequately by his father. It is probable that the moon is also a reminder of the inevitable Age of Darkness, the bane of Gwyn's existence. Gwyndolin now leads the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant, which was created to punish the guilt-soaked offenders of the gods. Upon punishing the offenders, members of the Covenant would take the victim.
So Gwyn's a boy. Well, Gwyndolin is a boy, but Gwyn raised him as a girl because he had an affinity to the moon. And he basically subconsciously don't like the moon, like, bro.
Ear
Elden,
as proof
like,
of their
Dark Souls
conquest
lore be
and
killing
provide
me.
it to Gwyndolin
Souls lore be
in
killing me.
exchange for having their rank increased, leaving the earless corpses as a warning to others, inspiring both fear and respect for the gods. The Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring states, Gwyndolin, all too aware of his repulsive, frail appearance, created the illusion of a sister Guinevere, who helps him guard over Anor Londo, an unmasking of these deities.
Bro ain't have to give her milkers though, bro. He ain't have to do that. Like, why would you make your sister like that? Like, why would you do that? Like, you feel me?
Would be tantamount to blasphemy. To pull back the veil placed upon Anor Londo, one must destroy the illusion of Guinevere, resulting in the city darkening, and Darkmoon soldiers being deployed by Gwyndolin to hunt down a chosen undead. Alternatively, the illusion can be maintained, using this as an opportunity to deceive Gwyndolin, posing as an adherent who wishes to join the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant. To achieve this, one must acquire the Dark Moon Seance Ring, which is outlined as a ring that is granted to adherents of Gwyndolin. Once the ring is equipped, the chosen undead is able to approach Gwyndolin's sanctum within the Dark Moon Tomb under the guise of an ally, only to betray Gwyndolin by traversing through the fog and slaying the last remaining deity in Anor Londo. Or at least that's what the chosen undead is led to believe, as many years later, it is revealed that Gwyndolin was devoured by Saint Aldridge of the Deep. The Master of Illusions ironically turned out to be no more than an illusion himself. Defeating Gwyndolin will result in the Dark Moon Knightess becoming hostile, forcing the chosen undead's hand in engaging the Firekeeper. The brass set explains the sudden change of alliance from the Knightess, expressing that, after becoming undead, she visited the Dark Sun Gwyndolin at the Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, became a Blade of the Dark Moon, and assumed the flame-keeping duty.
He said, I'm suffering with loading. What do you mean? Like, your data is slow as fuck?
Hides her hideous form and helps her hunt the guilty.
He said, is this a DS1 lore video? Because it mentioned Aldrich, a DS3 boss. It is a DS1 lore video. This is. This isn't just Dark Souls. It's Souls 1. Right? Yeah, Dark Souls. The story explained. Not like the whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
In her eyes, the chosen undead is the guilty, committing the worst.
I guess so, because it keeps loading. Because yeah, over here we're not dropping frames.
Which she had placed all her faith in.
Right, nobody else is experiencing any issues, right?
On Orlando, it is logical.
Right, we're all good. Yeah, we should be good.
To begin questioning all that had taken place this far. To what extent had reality been altered in favor of displaying a model city? Ornstein's armor originally states that he had remained in the Grand Cathedral. However, many years later, studying the Dragon Slayer set will bring light to the possibility that the Ornstein faced in On Orlando is in fact a creation of Gwyndolin, another pawn within the Grand Illusion. The Dragon Slayer set reads, in the Dragonless Age, this knight, who long guarded the ruined cathedral, left the land in search of the Nameless King. Smo may have also been an illusion, reinforcing this.
You see, he said the Nameless King. See, he was in search of. So those are hints towards like DS2 and DS3, right?
Description of Smo's armor, which references.
Because I was told that DS2 doesn't take place in the same universe as DS3. So I'm pretty sure they had all that mapped out, and that's why a lot, like even Jada pointed out that there's the NPC in the Dark Souls DLC where you go to fight Artorias, and he's Bloodborne like themed. He's like gothic, like, you know what I'm saying? So they had Bloodborne already planned, or at least that they wanted that to be the next game, but they had to like put it on the back burner and hold it off. And DS2 isn't linked to DS3, so you know they probably had ideas and shit for DS3. Yeah, different land type shit. So
Smo as an executioner. However, many years later, Smo's armor would refer to him as the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral. How could he have risen to the rank of knight?
Well, not same. Yeah, I didn't mean same universe, but like it's a different land. Like, you know how the lands between is Elden Ring and shit like that? Like, it would be like if they made another Elden Ring, but it didn't take place in the lands between. You feel me? Type shit.
An undead had killed him in On Orlando.
But I didn't know it was made by a different guy. It's crazy.
Soon after Ornstein left the cathedral, the real Smo followed suit, and at some point became worthy of the rank of knight. The mystery remains to be, what had happened to the real Ornstein if the one encountered is an imitation? One theory suggests that following Gwyn's sacrifice, Ornstein departed from the ruined cathedral.
Oh, yeah, the creator friend made the creator mad? That's crazy.
King. This is probable, as it is known that the Nameless King had trained the four Knights of Gwyn prior to being banished for his betrayal of the gods. This is noticeable when comparing the combat styles of Ornstein and the Nameless King, both opting to use similar weaponry, movesets and miracles. However, the fact that his armor can be discovered in Archdragon Peak suggests an untimely
I honestly don't want
to hunt down Ornstein most
That's
likely.
kind of high key spoilers. Not even high key spoilers, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, I kind of do want to see the cutscene in all its glory in the game. So we just gonna
leading to Ornstein choosing to end a chapter of his life that had long been left unfinished. Remnants of the Nameless King still exist in Lordran until this day, as within the very cathedral that Ornstein was guarding, there are alcoves of 3 statues, 2 of them depicting Gwyn and his daughter Guinevere, with the third being hollow. The Sunlight Altar, although destroyed, depicts the fallen god of war. No wonder the wyvern safeguards the bridge leading to the altar, a reminder of the firstborn son of Gwyn, a warrior that once belonged amongst royalty, still worshipped by those who believed in him. Amidst the wealth of history discovered in On Orlando also lies a world concealed from all life, the painted world of Ariamis. placed amidst the painting guardians, who have guarded the great paintings of Ariamis for ages, passing their duty down through the generations. But the reason for doing so passed from all memory long ago. The painted world was created as a refuge for the lost souls of various creatures. Since the inception of the undead curse, countless beings had either hollowed or lost their purpose in life. With their souls going astray, they aimlessly wander the lands in hopes of finding guidance. Over time, word spread of a painted world that welcomes all beings without a home, and so the painted
I was killing the
world
shit
became
out of those
popular
things to
amongst
get
abandoned souls.
get levels.
Some believe that the true purpose of the world was to hide the existence of crossbreed Priscilla, a being neither god nor human. Priscilla is described as a dragon crossbreed, a bastard child of Seath the Scaleless, who had been trapped in the painted world. Priscilla wields a life hunt scythe, a weapon that cultivated enough power to warrant the fear of the gods. The scythe could not be wielded by all beings, as in the hands of a mortal, its power will turn upon its wielder. The weapon inflicted bleed onto those who carry it, making it accessible only to beings powerful enough to bear that burden. For the chosen undead to access the painted world, they would have to acquire a peculiar doll, likely the only remaining item to connect Priscilla to the real world. The doll reads, "The once was an abomination, who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly, and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world." To obtain the doll, the chosen undead must return to where their pilgrimage began, the Northern Undead Asylum, only now hosting a stray demon since the previous guardian had been slaughtered. Moving forward, the chosen undead encounters an old ally, Oscar, Knight of Astora, the honourable warrior who rescued the chosen undead and set them off on their journey. Sadly, Oscar is no longer that person, as the despair of being unable to escape the asylum led to Oscar losing his sanity. Unable to overcome the very first obstacle he encountered, Oscar had lost all sense of self, and consequently turned hollow. The chosen undead is once again placed in a position where he must free a soul trapped in a hollow body. Following this demoralizing encounter, the chosen undead acquires the peculiar doll, now able to access the painted world of Ariamis.
I thought you get the doll. Oh
the
yeah.
painted world is undoubtedly
You get the doll in the cell.
associated with Valka, goddess of sin. She is described as a rogue god, whose duty was to define sin and administer punishment accordingly. She does, however, offer absolution through her pardoners, one being Oswald of Karim, who the chosen undead had already crossed paths with. Within the painted world, many items attributed to the goddess of sin can be found, one being the black cleric robe, described as a robe worn by pardoners serving Valka, the goddess of sin. The clerics also used Valka's rapier, further linking them to the goddess. The Ring of Sacrifice references a sacrificial rite of Valka, showing the extent of the influence she had on her followers. The influence extended beyond those who worshipped her, as the Vow of Silence explains that Valka is versed in arts both new and old, and is considered to have a great range of influence, even as gods are concerned. Whilst exploring the painted world, crow demons can be seen surrounding a dark ember, located on a petrified corpse of a blacksmith. Dark embers are used to ascend occult weapons. The fact that crows are a symbol of Valka, coupled with the knowledge that Valka's rapier is imbued with occult power, it is highly possible that Valka was to some degree involved with the occult rebellion. Her betrayal of the gods could be why she's referred to as a rogue deity. To prevent further rebellions against the gods, at a point in time, the church long hid the forbidden black ember, and no living blacksmith knows of it. Reaching the finale of the painted world, the chosen undead approaches crossbreed Priscilla, residing in an arena at the end of a partially destroyed bridge. Not knowing the trespasser's intentions, she remains non-hostile and offers the chosen undead a chance to leave her world to avoid conflict.
We all know what I did.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest aye, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but
No, it's
thou dost
not.
not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Ignorant to what had become of the painted world, she pleads that this land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, contradicting the residents' actions towards the chosen undead. Perhaps the residents are peaceful, but see the outsider as a threat, and so they collectively fight to protect Priscilla by attacking the chosen undead at every opportunity. Although Priscilla had been living in solitude for centuries, confining herself
He
to
said
the
she know
tower,
damn well it's not
her
peaceful.
intentions remain pure, as in her eyes, her world still serves the purpose it had initially set out to fulfill. It is now up to the chosen undead. Do they put an end to the painted world that had long protected those who were cast out, or leave the residents to exist in peace, as what resides in the painting is no business of the undead anyway?
Why could thou not let us be? Didst thou not see why Ariamis created this world?
In the end, the world of Ariamis began to rot, and another painter was chosen to create a new world in place of the rotten one. All the residents of the old
Who the fuck is that?
succumbed to their death, likely Priscilla too. What had become of Ariamis remains unknown, as he may have rotted away along with the very world he painted.
The Lord Vessel. He said, "Oh, we watching a movie today?" That was DS3. All right, I heard you. Ricky, we not watching a movie, we watching lore. We trying to learn about the game we just beat. I'm trying to put all the pieces together. What's going on, Ricky? How you feeling, gang?
Now that the Lord Vessel has been obtained, the chosen undead can continue their journey. In Firelink Shrine, a primordial serpent named Kingseeker Framt appears, who reveals the following.
As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's
So I just
soul,
wasn't listening.
and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
Here we learn that the Lord Vessel must be utilized in order to link the fire. Fram's goal
So
is
that
to
person
seek
created a
king,
nightmare, yeah.
Someone who will link the flame and extend the Age of Fire in the name of Gwyn.
Said just a little under the weather, but otherwise good. Take a ginger shot, gang.
Darkstalker Karth also requires the Lord Vessel and the Chosen Undead's help, but not to link the fire, but to let the flame fade instead. At first glance it appears that Framt represents the light, the fire and the gods, whereas Karth symbolizes the dark, humanity, and a plan to end the fading age of gods. The serpents are inexplicably linked to the conclusion of the Chosen Undead's fate. To obtain a soul of lords is no easy task, as the Chosen Undead will have to slay the very beings that overthrew the everlasting dragons, as well as venture into the abyss itself. Seath, the Scaleless, resides in the Duke's archives, a landmark situated high above. Its elevated position can be seen from the undead
He said I did that and just
The
been
Duke's
drinking ginger tea.
archives, as the
He said,
name
to be honest, I don't want
suggests,
you
is
to
a
go
large
when this is over. I'll miss you
library housing many
streaming.
books.
I mean, brother, man, I'ma still be streaming games. You can always pull up and watch the games I'm streaming.
Books and artifacts, a paradise for a scholar like Seath.
But it is
In his
bittersweet
never-ending
watching me
hunt
play
for
DS,
immortality. When
DS1.
the
I get what
chosen
you're saying. It was like an experience. Feel me? But you're gonna have a new experience, DS2.
Undead encounters the pale dragon for the first time. He appears to be invincible, immune to all forms of offense, suggesting he had discovered the secret to immortality. As a result, the chosen undead falls and wakes up in a cell. Here lies the abducted victims of Seath's experiments. The 6-eyed channelers would aid Seath in abducting residents.
There's
of
always
Mordred,
mods.
forcing them to become test subjects.
I play it on my
Considering Seath was
PS5.
blind,
I can't
channelers'
mod
hands
it
were
there. I would have to
adorned
mod it
with
on my
6
own.
eyes arranged in 2 vertical columns, as this compensated
Facts.
for Seath's lack of sight. In order to keep the abductees from leaving, the man-serpents were stationed as guards. In addition, the archives were converted into a prison, as confirmed by the Archive Tower cell key. The Archive Tower, once a trove of precious tomes and letters, became a prison after the onset of Seath's madness. Interesting that Seath had lost his sanity after discovering immortality. Furthermore, the archive giant Selkie states, the giant cell once
He
imprisoned...
said, thought you were on PC with how fast... No, like, I have a PC setup. Like, but I wasn't playing on my PC. I was playing on my PS5. You feel me?
countless...
Like, yeah, I'm playing on my PS5. There's certain games I play on my PC, but... Like, I'm gonna play MGS. I'm not gonna say that, but... Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got a 2-monitor setup. I got a PC, all of that stuff.
Maidens, but is now empty, save for a few key persons. The maidens referred to here are most likely the Pisakas. Although several of the Pisakas are hostile, two can be found, weeping in a corner, who will only retaliate when harmed. When slain, these two will drop the miracles Soothing Sunlight and Bountiful Sunlight. According to the description of the items, these were the miracles of Guinevere, suggesting that the Pisakas were once maidens to the daughter of Gwyn. This also explains why a six-eyed channeler is stationed in the undead parish, as many maidens would pass through the church. Big Hat Logan appears to be amongst the prisoners of the archive. First, he was caught in Sen's fortress, and it appears he has been captured once again. Once freed, Logan will move deeper into the library. Logan comments on the cruel experiments conducted by Seath, stating that all progress demands sacrifice, appearing to be in support of his actions, if the ends justify the means.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey.
He will now sell crystal sorceries to the chosen undead, boosted sorceries created with his newfound knowledge. He then unveils a secret to Seath's immortality.
Ah, the secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were in prison, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives. The Crystal Forest.
Should the chosen undead acquire all of the sorceries on offer, Big Hat Logan will say the following.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
Whatever Logan learned in the Duke's archives drove him mad, as the knowledge he gained was too much to bear. He then navigates back to the first area where Seath was encountered. Here it appears that Logan has lost his sanity, stripped of his clothing and fighting like a madman. It should be noted that Logan is not hollow here, but instead has actually lost his sanity. Just as Seath went mad after obtaining immortality, so did Big Hat Logan, only his pursuit was for sorcery and spells, a woeful end to the famous sorcerer. Leaving the archives behind, the chosen undead navigates through a small crystal forest. Here, we see crystal golems scattered around the area. One of the golems in particular is golden in colour, identical to another in Darkroot Basin. Once killed, a knight in a set of Katarina armour appears and states,
"It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armour just like mine."
If the chosen undead says yes, she'll say the following.
"Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him.
Big Hat.
Thanks again, truly."
Sieglund is in pursuit of her father, Siegmeyer. Why she is doing this, we cannot know at this time. Now in the Crystal Caves, the chosen undead encounters
He said, what the hell, I just got back. Yeah, Void, we're watching lore.
It is worth noting that these creations of Seath can also be found in Darkroot Basin. This is due to his interest towards Ulasil sorcery, as Ulasil became Darkroot Basin over time. Eventually, the chosen undead confront Seath the Scaleless. Only this time, it appears that the chosen undead has stumbled across something of importance to Seath. So valuable is this item that Seath descends into the caves to protect it. In this room lies the primordial crystal, the secret of Seath's immortality. This object granted him the long life he desired. He was envious of the other dragons and their everlasting lifespan. However, with this crystal, he could replicate the immortality provided by the stone dragon scales. Using the knowledge obtained from Big Hat Logan, the chosen undead shatters the primordial crystal, turning Seath into a mortal. Should the chosen undead sever the tail of the beast, the Moonlight Greatsword will fall into their possession. The description of the sword notes that Seath is the grandfather of sorcery, making it clear as to why Big Hat Logan had a particular interest in Seath. It is also worth mentioning that sorceries, such as the Soul Arrow spell, are particularly effective against the stone scales of dragons, hinting that Seath pioneered sorcery to aid in the slaughter of his own kind. No wonder the scholar sorcerers of Vinheim named their dragon school of sorcery the Vinheim Dragon School. The chosen undead then slays the pale dragon, and obtains the bequeathed Lord Soul Shard given to him by Gwyn. We now move to New Londo ruins to acquire the next Lord Soul. Before crossing the bridge, a hollow in chainmail armor can be seen. This hollow is the crestfallen warrior from Firelink Shrine. He left the shrine as he was sick of the smell produced by the serpent's frampt. It seems that during his investigation to uncover the source of the smell, he turned hollow. Ironic that once he had somewhat a purpose, he lost his will to live. Moreover, several hollows can be seen worshipping something. Upon closer inspection, we can see that they are kneeling before the sunlight, emanating from a small crevice above,
I didn't even do that.
potentially signifying their devotion to the light, to Lord Gwyn. Exploring deeper in New Londo ruins, the chosen undead discovers ghosts haunting the area. These ghosts can only be engaged when consuming a transient curse, as the only way to fight back against ghosts, who are cursed beings, is to become cursed.
They just made a
yourself.
distinction
Some
between
of these
Sigmar and
ghosts can be seen
Sieglinde.
holding
Yeah.
babies, and
I
can
never
cast
encountered
lightning,
Sieglinde.
miracles similar to Gwyn's bolts. Eventually, the chosen undead will come across a sealer known as Ingward. He states,
New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the Dark Wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although,
Master
long
Artorias.
ago, the Knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Ingward seems to think that Artorias is alive, a testament to how his true fate was erased from history. His dialogue also brings much needed clarity to the state of New Londo. But what exactly caused the city and its residents to descend into the dark? Ingward answers this also.
When an evil serpent dangled the art of life drain before them, they were unable to resist and became pawns of evil.
Inspired by Anor Londo, the city was a home for the undead. Interestingly, the inhabitants of the city appear to respect the goddess of sin, Velka, as seen with the statues and items found throughout the ruins. Strange that the four kings may have potentially worshipped Velka, a goddess who was shunned by the other gods, whose mention was mostly confined to the painted world. Nevertheless, the city was ruled by the four kings who fell to the dark. It seems that the four kings were accepting of the power bestowed upon them by Gwyn. Gwyn most likely did not provide the four kings a piece of the Lord Soul out of generosity, but as a means to turn them to his side. Perhaps he knew of the rebellion brewing, how the four kings may have wanted to rid the world of gods by utilizing the dark. Luckily,
I'm
it was
fucking
possible
fraud,
to
chat. I
flood
want
New
y'all to know
Londo
that. I'm hot
entirely
as shit.
should an uprising need to be quelled. Or perhaps it wasn't luck at all, and Gwyn had this purposely installed. It is doubtful that New Londo was created without Gwyn's consent. It was inspired by his city after all. Despite having received the bequeathed Lord Soul Shard, the kings were still tempted by the power of the dark. The spread of the dark gave rise to the Dark Wraiths, warriors who were once the knights of the Four Kings. Their armor appears to have crow feathers interwoven, another symbol of Velka. As always, when the Abyss and the Dark are mentioned, Karth is never far behind. The Four Kings and their knights were enticed by the words of the Darkstalker. How could they not be? After all, New Londo was a city of humans, living under the gods in an age which was rightfully theirs.
You're crazy.
Harnessing the power of the Dark Soul, the Dark Wraiths use the Life Drain ability to consume humanity from their enemies. Every Dark Wraith is part of a covenant of the same name, led by none other than the Darkstalker Karth. The power of Life Drain was feared by the gods, as evidenced by crossbreed Priscilla, who's locked away in the Painted World. This ability was taught to the Dark Wraiths and the Four Kings by Karth. It is possible that he learnt this power from Priscilla, posing a significant threat.
Wait, I was curious about that. Oh well. Oh, I was curious about that ad. I'm crying.
The aim was to submerge the dark.
Fuck, I forgot the name of the game too. That's the crazy thing. Damn.
And the Four Kings underwater, as they were too dangerous to confront. Thousands of corpses can be seen throughout the haunted ruins, indicating the devastation that took place. The Mask of the Sealer states, Mask of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the Dark Wraiths and the Four Kings who descended into dark. It symbolizes their resolve to keep the seal shut forever and their atonements for all who were sacrificed. But two of the three forsook New Londo upon tiring of their duty. Interestingly, it appears that there were two additional sealers who abandoned their duties. One's attire can be found in Blighttown, the other can be seen accompanying Lautrec in Anor Londo, the abandonment of their mask signifying their desertion. Ingrid will then provide the chosen undead with the key to the seal to open the floodgates and drain the city, gaining access to the Four Kings. The key states, the sealers flooded New Londo.
It was a game in the ad that Void wanted to see, and I skipped it, and I was like looking at the name of the game, but I forgot it.
To banish the Dark Wraiths and the Four Kings. The agonizing decision was made with the realization that countless lives and the robust culture of the city would be lost. The victims now roam the ruins as ghosts. With the Covenant of Artorias in hand, the Chosen Undead descends into the Abyss, a familiar place. Here the Chosen Undead comes face to face with the Four Kings and defeats them. The once noble kings of New Londo are nothing but a memory. With the Four Kings bested, Karth makes an appearance for the first time. He departs some wisdom unto the Chosen Undead.
I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. Undead warrior, conqueror of the Four Kings, is this not your wish? To know the truth of men and the undead? The truth I shall share.
I mean, boys, we live. You can go back, bro. You can rewind the live and look at
the ancient lords.
I just realized, yo, we all listen, chat. We got to use our brain cells.
Progenitor found a fourth, unique soul, the Dark Soul. Your ancestor claimed the Dark Soul and waited for fire to subside. And soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his Age of Fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the...
So he sounds like a manipulator? Or we've been being manipulated this whole time because it adds up, like facts.
Birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover
he speak the true facts.
Lord. But the other serpent, Frampt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the fourth Lord, so that you may usher in
Why we ain't go with this path?
dark.
Karth provides an alternate objective to Kingseeker Frampt. To recap, Frampt states that the fate of an undead is to succeed Gwyn and extend the Age of Fire, but Karth reveals that this is a lie, a ploy from the gods to extend their age, to prevent the Age of Dark, also known as the Age of Humanity, a predicament
Oh, you have a
indeed for the
femboy
chosen
snake.
undead. The Chosen Undead descends
I'm
into the
fucking dead.
catacombs, located past the graveyard in Firelink Shrine. Skeletons inhabit the majority of the catacombs and can only be slain with either a divine weapon or by killing the necromancer that raises them. During the descent into the tombs, the Chosen Undead comes across trusty Patches. Lord Trek warned the Chosen Undead previously that Patches is not to be trusted. He is a mischievous swindler who'll stop at nothing to get the treasures he desires. Speaking to Patches reveals that he has a particular disdain towards clerics. Regardless, Patches will attempt to kill the Chosen Undead by flipping a bridge whilst they are still on it. Having survived this, the Chosen Undead can approach Patches, who will feign ignorance and give the Chosen Undead a soul of a lost undead, compensation for a crime he apparently did not commit. However, this is not the last we see of trusty Patches. Further down, the Chosen Undead encounters a blacksmith called Vamos. He appears to be a very reclusive smith, so reclusive in fact that no one else acknowledges his existence. Obsessed with his work, Vamos has little time for conversation. Although not much is known about this mysterious figure, the royal helm states the helm is believed to belong to an ancient royal line, but only Vamos would know for sure, and he shall never speak again. Unfortunately, Vamos has chosen to never speak of this, and so not much is known about the skeletal blacksmith. Deeper still lies a large coffin housing an entity known as Pinwheel. It appears that this being has 3 heads and 6 arms. When the Chosen Undead confronts Pinwheel, the heads appear to gaze at each other as if they are deciding the fate of the Chosen Undead. Pinwheel turns hostile and prepares for battle. The creature is strangely fragile and falls with relative ease. Upon his death, he will either drop the mask of the father,
He was talking through Sun Princess saying link the fire age and keep it on.
Or child.
Oh.
The masks state that Pinwheel was a necromancer who stole the power of the Gravelord and reigns over the catacombs. Pinwheel also drops one additional item, the Rite of Kindling. The description states this secret rite allows bonfires to be bolstered further with kindling so that even more Estus can be collected. How peculiar that humans had found little use for humanity until they turned undead. The 3 masks worn by Pinwheel suggest that the frame is a combination of 3 bodies and minds. One theory is that Pinwheel was once a family that somehow fused together. Perhaps one of the family members died, and in an attempt to bring them back to life, they stole the power of the Gravelord and tried to revive their deceased loved ones. However, this resulted in a morbid resurrection. Surrounding Pinwheel is a vast collection of books and skeletons, all of which are ensnared in chains. One can even be seen laying on the operating table, almost as if the Chosen Undead had interrupted an experiment of some kind. Potentially, Pinwheel resurrected his family, but was finding a way to separate the 3 fused bodies to complete the process of resurrection. The Mask of the Father raises equipment load, representing how the father metaphorically, or perhaps even quite literally as Pinwheel, carried his family. The Mask of the Mother raises health, symbolizing how she raised the morale of the family. Lastly, the Mask of the Child raises the speed at which stamina is recovered, a symbol of a child's energetic nature. Pinwheel also appears to be someone of importance to Nito, as statues of him can be seen throughout the area. An empty coffin is also located next to Nito, suggesting that Pinwheel may have been the highest rank amongst those in the tombs. Another, more compelling theory also exists. The effigy's shield states the followers of the occult once attempted to steal the power of the Gravelord, the first of the dead. Of course, we now know that Pinwheel was indeed successful in stealing the power of the Gravelord. Could it be that he was one of the leaders of the occult? Nito may have developed the rites of kindling in order to bolster the bonfires, as extending the Age of Fire would lead to the undead sacrificing themselves, leading to more deaths, which was his domain. The Way of White may have utilised this as well in worship of Gwyn. Through this meticulous plan, Gwyn could continue to rule over the light while Nito ruled over death. The Way of White
Bro,
was
just
assisting
exploded.
Nito in retrieving the stolen rights, as evidenced by Rhea's journey.
Alright, Gabby from Vegas, let's go ahead and pack your concentrate order. So our brownie batter went back in.
It is worth noting that Paladin Leroy, the first undead produced by the Way of White, assists the chosen undead in slaying Pinwheel, but will defend Nito, suggesting that he was only aiding in the retrieval of the rights of kindling. The rights also suggest that Gwyn and Nito worked together to ensure the Age of Fire would never end, further enforced by the existence of bonfires, which are created with the bones of the undead, a masterful plan to fool humanity into fueling the Age of Fire. No wonder
Was that
Pinwheel
lotion? Why'd you skip?
decided to steal the secret
I don't know, it said
rights
brownie batter.
in order to prevent further kindling and
Brownie batter
ultimately
goes crazy.
to let the fires fade. Perhaps this is why he conducts experiments on the skeletons, to better understand the process of death. At this point, the chosen undead discovers the tomb of the giant, a pitch-black cavern filled with large skeletons. From this cavern, we can see Lost Izalith in the distance. It is here that the chosen undead bumps into Patches once more. Yet again, he tricks the chosen and sends them spiraling into a ditch. In this hole, we discover Rhea of Thoroland, as well as her two cleric knights, Vince and Nico, both of which have become hollow and attack the chosen undead, who swiftly puts an end to them. Strangely, Petrus appears to be absent. Rhea, now saved, returns to Undead Parish. It seems her mission to obtain the rights of kindling has failed. If Patches is left alive, he will return to Firelink Shrine, where he will sell all types of trinkets, including the armor worn by Vince and Nico. Patches will also warn the chosen undead about Petrus.
Wait, have you met Petrus? That self-proclaimed cleric? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is scum. Don't you be fooled by his claims to do good. They're all the same, those rotten clerics.
Rhea, at this point, can be discovered in the Undead Parish, where she is grateful to her saviour and offers to sell miracles. If Petrus is informed of the rescue, he will state,
"Oh, it's you. You rescued milady. Well, a pity that is, for it will amount to nothing, for the little madam is not worth her salt without her family name."
This piece of dialogue foreshadows the events to come, as if left to his own devices, Petrus will venture into the Undead Parish and murder Rhea. On the other hand, if Petrus is killed after Rhea is saved, she will survive. There is also one other path. If the chosen undead acquires all the items Rhea has to offer, she will be kidnapped and taken to the Duke's archives, where it is discovered that she has become hollow. Sadly, the chosen undead could not save her, but at least they could grant Rhea her final wish.
If I do go hollow, then finish me off, I beg of you.
It seems the pilgrimage she was ordained to complete was doomed from the beginning. Finally, the chosen undead can confront Great
Ain't nothing
Lord
but
Nito,
sadness.
the first of the dead. He appears to be coated in humanity, a hint to his goals of absorbing the power of the undead and working with Gwyn to suppress the human race. Just like any other lord, Gravelord Nito falls, and so his soul falls into the possession of the chosen undead. The very being that administers death to the world had fallen. Much of Nito's Lord Soul was offered to death, yet it remains powerful enough to satiate the Lord Vessel. Many years later, the Milfinito and Finito would continue the teachings of the Great Dead One. By singing, the Milfinito would reassure the dead, while the Finito safeguarded them, allowing them a peaceful slumber.
Fuck that
With
fat
three
guy.
Lord Souls in possession, the chosen undead ventures into Lost Izalith to obtain the final Lord Soul. This once great city was ruled by the Witch of Izalith, along with her daughters of Chaos. As mentioned previously,
Alright, when this shit finishes,
Lost Izalith has now become the birthplace
we
of
cutting it off.
demons, a result of the witch who, in her blasphemy, tried to create another
We all
first
hate that
flame.
fat bitch.
Ironic that the Witch of Izalith was able to create new life, only this life was demonic and volatile. Or was it? The demons of Izalith seem intelligent, as if they had carved out their own civilization in Lordran. Each demon has their role, working together to ensure the survival of their race, and defend their mother, the Witch of Izalith. Yet again, Gwyn's involvement may have played a role. Perhaps Izalith was a stable society of demons before Gwyn dispatched his legion of Black Knights, initiating the Demon War. One way or another, the war concluded, and Gwyn placed demons in his ranks, acting as transporters and jailers. This also raises an important question.
1 second, chat. Forget it, my bad. Thought I heard something.
If Gwyn never went to war with the demons, would they have ever posed a threat to his reign? Nevertheless, the Chosen Undead continues. Strangely, a centipede-like demon can be seen stalking the Chosen, a hint for the fight ahead. As the Chosen Undead navigates deeper into Lost Izalith, they come across the Demon Fire Sage, a creature very similar to the Asylum and Stray Demon. The Demon Fire Sage was the first demon and the last master of the original fire arts before the Witch of Izalith was engulfed by the Chaos, creating pyromancy. After defeating the Fire Sage, the Chosen Undead encounters the Centipede Demon. Upon slaying the demon, the Chosen receives an orange charred ring, which states that the Ceaseless Discharge was a fool, who readily dropped the ring, and from that spot, a terrible Centipede Demon was born, explaining why it is dropped by the demon upon its death. Further ahead, the Chosen Undead reunites with Solaire, only this time his mind seems very far away. He states,
"Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it."
Of course, he's referring to the sun, which he had been chasing ever since he set foot in Lordran. After navigating through the lava fields, we witness Solaire for the last time, with a parasitic organism embedded into his brain. He swings wildly, claiming that he had finally discovered his very own sun.
"Finally, I have found it. I have. Ah, my very own son. I am the sun. I've done it."
At least we saved our boy.
I have. Yes, I did it. I did.
The Chosen Undead has no choice but to put the once joyous knight out of his misery.
Nope. I didn't have to do that.
It's over. My son. It's setting. It's dark. So dark.
See, I didn't have to hear that sad
Things
shit.
could have turned out differently, however. Should the Chosen Undead choose to become a servant of Chaos, they can unlock a shortcut into Lost Izalith. Behind the doors lie several parasites, including the Sunlight Maggot. By using this shortcut, the Chosen Undead is able to claim the Sunlight Maggot before Solaire, and inadvertently save his life. The description reads, "When worn on the head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it's known as a Sunlight Maggot." Solaire can then be discovered for the last time, where he states,
"Was it all a lie? Have I done this all for..."
He said son bro didn't realize you were his son. Facts. Facts. Nigga said, "Bro, close your eyes." He said, "What do you see, bro?" "Nothing." So that's my world without you, bro. For real.
Nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do?
He will forever be unaware that the Chosen Undead had saved him from madness. Advancing further into Lost Izalith, the Chosen Undead encounters Siegmeyer.
"No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult
So
for
glad
you?
I told you the
You
facts.
need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come."
Two choices lay before the Chosen Undead. They can slay all the Chaos Eaters and then speak with Siegmeyer, who will state,
"Wait, did you defeat those dire creatures? Outstanding. You never fail to impress. This Knight of Katarina thanks you. I feel like I'm always thanking you. I curse my own inability."
On the other hand, the Chosen Undead can allow Siegmeyer to fight the Chaos Eaters alone, so that he can repay his debt to the Chosen Undead for assisting him on several occasions. However, if left to fight alone, Siegmeyer may fall. The Chosen Undead then jumps into the pit and aids Siegmeyer once again. The Onion Knight then states that he is grateful, however there is something somber about his response. One day, the Chosen Undead comes across the body of Siegmeyer laying on the shores of Ash Lake. He is accompanied by his daughter who states,
My father, all hollow now, has been subdued.
He said, for real, that's me with you on some Brother Hollow.
He will cause no more trouble. Oh, Father. Dear Father.
Siegland came to Lordran in search of her father.
What happened
the
to my
girl
boy?
was to deliver the last words of her mother, and fortunately was able to do so, before forcibly putting her hollow father to rest.
Oh.
His hollow state is a result of the Chosen Undead's continuous aid. Although they had saved Siegmeyer on several occasions, they unknowingly stripped the brave and honourable knight of his purpose. What good was he to anyone if he could not solve his own problems or slay any creature alone? This dampened the morale of the Katarina Knight. His honour was no longer intact, and his worth as a knight dwindled in his mind. Siegmeyer, having lost his purpose and the will to live, became hollow.
Well, listen, I'm glad we left him alone.
Returning to
We saved
Izalith,
2 people.
The Chosen Undead edges closer to the witch. However,
And the
several
Firekeeper in the
obstacles
Firelink
remain.
Shrine. That's 3.
Firstly, a
Yeah, that's
daughter
the
of
big feels
chaos,
bad, bro.
Utilizing devastating pyromancies, defends the entrance to her mother's lair. This individual is unveiled to be the eldest daughter of Chaos, revealed by her Chaos Fire Whip pyromancy, which states that it was wielded by the eldest of the Daughters of Chaos. During this fight, the Knight of Thorns, Kirk, can also invade this realm. After quickly dispatching the daughter, the Chosen Undead then deals with the Knight. He first invaded in the depths, and then again in the Demon Ruins. This invader, who had plagued the Undead's journey, is slain for the last time. His final resting place lies in Quelaag's domain, near the Fair Lady. His armor reveals that Kirk was a notorious member of the Dark Wraiths. Kirk is also described as being murderous. Despite this, somewhere along his path, Kirk devoted himself to the servants of Chaos, utilizing his strength as a Dark Wraith to pillage humanity and gift it to the Fair Lady. Why he did this is unknown. Either way, he had some sort of affinity towards the Daughter of Chaos. The path now cleared, the Chosen Undead descends into the lair of the Witch of Izalith. Here we see the face of the once great witch. She has mutated into a tree-like creature, titled the Bed of Chaos. 2 seeds can be seen
Big
laying
hat,
on
we
either
saved
side
him,
of the Bed of
facts.
Chaos, which could possibly
By
be
ignoring
2
him.
of the
And we
daughters.
saved
Perhaps these 2 were the
Laurentius.
closest in proximity to the witch when she attempted to create an artificial first flame. Destroying the 2 seeds reveals a path to the core of the Bed of Chaos. Slashing through the branches, a small parasite is discovered within. This creature is all that is left of the Witch of Izalith. The Chosen Undead slays the creature with a single stroke, and chaos is unleashed. Chaos, which would spiral out of control and eventually go on to consume the Ivory King and his loyal knights. The demon civilization, no longer maintained by the Bed of Chaos, would eventually die out, and an old demon king would be the last living witness of the chaos of Izalith. And with that, all the lords had fallen, and only Gwyn himself remains.
Alright, chat. Right there is where we're gonna end it. Facts, because it's about to talk about Ula Seal and all this other shit. But word. I mean, man, it's been a journey. We beat Dark Souls. We became, well, we didn't become the Dark Soul. We should have. Jada, you should have told me. But yeah, we did it. We beat it. I'm so happy for everybody. Well, I'm happy for myself, and I'm happy that everybody. I'm happy. What the fuck am I trying to say? Thank you, number one. I'm happy that all you guys came through and, you know, was on this journey with me and took this ride with me. I appreciate that. Facts. And I hope y'all stick around for more games to come. I'm definitely gonna play another Souls game, just not back to back. That's why I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to play something else for a little bit. But word, always, and as well, I have a side channel. You can sub to my side channel. It's linked on my channel. I'm gonna be posting stuff over there. You know, give variety and word. I appreciate y'all again. Love y'all. Have a wonderful, good whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me, your boy PB. We checking off of Dark Souls. And I want y'all to have a wonderful day. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Holla. Did it stop? Am I still live?